Well, really, I didn't leave and I didn't get dropped as what everybody is saying. But you know, I let the internet just run with whatever they wanted to run with.
Right.
I was on a production deal, so it was
Okay.
for 18 months.
Oh, so it wasn't even that long of a deal anyway.
No, it wasn't that long of a deal. It was for 18 months, but that goes to show you how much he did believe in me to have it so short to where he was just like, "Oh, this shit gonna work. Like we gonna have you signed to a major before it's even over." But you know, things happen in life, curveballs come. But yeah, it was only for 18 months. So when July 7th hit, that was my due date for my contract to be up. So my contract was really just up. Like, all the paperwork is good. It ain't no bad blood. It ain't no bad paperwork. But I just let the media run with whatever they wanted to run with. But did I just want to be independent? I don't feel like I just wanted to be independent, but I feel like I just wanted to just go another route. And not just necessarily just say, fuck you, I don't want to be on your label. Like, of course, he changed my life, and I will forever be indebted to him, you know, picking me up, signing me, pushing me the way he did, you know, like, he did change my life, you know, to where I am able to be K Kilo and go places and do things. You know, a lot of people know me. I just feel like in order for me to grow bigger, I wanted to just, you know, get from under his spotlight. You know?
Yeah.
Because it will always be the baby's artist, K Kilo. And I wanted it to just be K Kilo. And not to discredit him. I just wanted it to just be, I wanted to just grow and just be like, you know how Nicki Minaj is Lil Wayne's artist, but they don't never say Lil Wayne's artist, Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
They say Nicki. They don't say Lil Wayne's artist, Drake. They say Drake. So that's just kind of where I wanted to go. And I kind of just started to see, like, maybe it'll never get there until I get from under the spotlight and under the shadow and do my own thing. But it's not to discredit him. It's not to take from him for nothing that he did. I learned a lot from him.
Right. I think that's a good way to put it. And, like, you know, what you're saying is also very valid because at the same time, it's like, I feel like, personally, obviously, I'm not an artist, but I feel like when artists do sign an artist, that always kind of be, like, the thing at the end of the day. Like, sometimes it'll be like, oh, like you said, like, oh, K Kilo, the baby's artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I definitely get that. And if you feel that way too, like, you know what I'm saying? It makes sense for you to, like, let the production deal run out so you can kind of go off and do your own thing and also just be known as K Kilo, who used to be associated with the baby.
Yeah.
But is also her own artist.
And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Like, I don't want people to feel like, oh, you know, you can't say them, like, you know, like, I would still give him that credit until the day I die. Like, you know, until the day I die, I would give him that credit. So I just felt like, you know, sometimes to move bigger, sometimes you do have to just leave the nest. And I just feel like, it's just like, you know, when you a kid with your parents, you know, you got to move out at some point. But it's not like you don't fuck with your mom, like you don't like your parents. It's just sometimes you just got to move out the nest. And I just made that decision for myself. It was a lot of people telling me, like, no, I think you're making a mistake. You should probably stay. You should probably do this. But, you know, other personal issues too. But I just felt like leaving the nest would be the best thing for me. But it's still not to discredit nothing that he ever did for me.
Right, yeah. Which I feel like, you know, you're talking about the internet and, like, you know, the internet will literally take anything and kind of
chop it and run with it.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ, they did me dirty. I spoke out one time. Like, I got in my feelings for the first time ever on the internet. And they did me so bad, I don't ever want to get on the internet in my feelings again.
You don't ever want to go on IG Live again, right?
Oh, no. And you know what make it so crazy was I ain't really been on IG Live since like that because it's like, I don't trust you, motherfucker. Because they would literally set you up.
Facts.
Like, I'm on there, and usually I'm on there just talking to my fans. And, you know, they have been asking a question for a long time because, you know, the fans see whenever you're like this, and then they start to see when you're like this, right?
Yeah.
They notice it. And even without you saying it, they would notice it. And so the question would come all the time on my live, and I would ignore it. But I'm like, okay, my contract is up. Like, you know, I didn't say nothing while I was on paper, you know, to save face and to ride it out, you know, on good faith. So I was like, okay, my contract is up. I can answer it a little bit. But what happened was, I'm human. I'm a girl. I got in my feelings. And I feel like, you know, I don't feel like I overshared, but maybe I feel like I share too much to motherfuckers who don't really care. They just use me for content that day, you know?
Yeah.
And so I just learned the hard way, but still in all, that's how I felt that day. I don't take nothing back, you know? I didn't even really go as hard as I feel like I could have. But I also just feel like that's just how I felt. I'm human. I be in my feelings, and I just was answering my fans, and I just got caught in my emotions, honestly.
Right.